like this, you know. How does it work? Just symbolic, of course, like everything. You can be fishing all your life and have fish all your life. So I also had I used to tell people what they should do at the beginning, and that is what I learned, and it was the most important thing I learned. But there's something else important concerning this meeting here. You need the fish, you need the rod, but you also need a pool in which the fishes are swimming. We also swam sometimes in this pool, and this pool was provided by Natalie and Edwin, mainly. I think if we would not have had the opportunity to have this pool, we never would have learned about fishing, about the rod, about the fish. So I take it, this is for you, and the fish is for Edwin. But just to be serious, just one sentence more, just to be serious. It's all symbolic, of course, and the fish is what we would call, or the rod, no, the other way around. The rod is what we would call our own voice, our own attitude. And then we are able to pick up the right subjects, the right topics, and make a good program. So one of the aims of our master school was to enable our trainees to find their own voice, their own attitude towards life and towards our profession. That's the main thing. And this will enable them to be strong enough for the upcoming cultural, no. Huh? No, multimedia, thank you very much. But you know what I mean. This area, because we will need really strong authors with their own voice and their own attitude. That's what I wanted to say. Okay.
Thank you, Helmut.
I keep the road.
Yeah, thank you, Helmut. Thank you so much. Thank you for the pool. We change bikini at each master school. Stephen, also our American hero, was one of the founders. And we like Stephen, who is a gentleman, full of charm and great stories, and he knows Europe, I think, but maybe better than many of us. So, Stephen, what is the most vivid memory you keep from the master school?
Oh God, a vivid memory. No, I think I can't say so much what the most vivid. Maybe the most vivid memories, Natalie, are of you walking into this session or any other sessions, heads above all the other people, and yeah. No, I think. Tribute goes to Edwin and Natalie. To say that I'm anything but founding is really overstating it. I think I got a call one day from Edwin saying we're starting this master school and we don't have much money, but would you like to come and be a part of this as a coach? And I said, well, what's this involve? And Edwin explained a little bit, and without really, I think, too much hesitation, I think maybe I said I need to think about this overnight, but we jumped in. I had already heard that Helmut was going to be one of the coaches, and Helmut and I had known each other for quite a while by then already. So, and I didn't know Natalie yet, but all of us who know Edwin know that when he approaches you and asks you to do something, it's hard not to jump on board. Good to know. Yeah, it's good. No. As far as features and the master school and me and Europe, I have to also thank Leo Brown. Each time, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He introduced me to features, and that's Thank you, Leo. As far as the master school itself, I think it's the participants for me that make it. I learn from all of them, and I learn from each of them. Our brainstorming sessions from each of mine, each person that I've worked with. It's been a learning experience and really a wonderful sharing experience, and also an attempt to find the language between us first, that becomes the language maybe that becomes that we share in making features. Again, I think what Helmut said, each of them finding their own voice, I think this is really important, and I think Eva, variations is really what it's all about. Thank you.
So Stephen has decided to retire also from the master school, so we are going to recruit 1 or 2 new coaches. So if you're interested, please come to me or Edwin during the IFC or afterwards. And Eva, on our behalf, with her beautiful music, will pay tribute to Helmut and Stephen. She will play a Moravian folk melody. And Helmut, you will recognize this music of your origin. And Stephen, what has become your life?
And yours is
Is this on? Okay, so while Ava's tuning, one more thing I'm going to say that I'm going to miss most from the master school is disagreeing with Elizabeth about where one puts the microphone.
Thank you, Stephen.
Couldn't let it go.
Yeah, so I just wanted to dedicate this song to Helmut and Stephen. And well, maybe the name. It's a folk Moravian song, and the name is "Ej Lasko, Lasko, oh Love, Love." And I will try to sing, so sorry.
Thank you. I think the emotion that Eva was able to play through this music is what we feel for Helmut. Thank you.
Well, this is the end for the celebration, but now we will move. Outside you have the little cafe that you can see from here. It's called Felix number 2. And Natalie and the EBU offers a drink to all. Ciao.
Okay.
There's still one picture of all the master school people involved on the stage.
Here?
Here.
Okay. Can I do an announcement? Yes, okay, yes. Tomorrow we have a day, it's called Tuesday. I read it. After the conference at 6 o'clock, we have the famous, the already famous bicycle tour. It's a hell of an organization, but we are starting here with bicycles, or 6:15. The bicycle tour ends up in the location where we have the conference dinner. There we have the dinner, and afterwards we have there a DJ. So if you arrive here, you are on the way the whole day. That is just to remember for a new shirt or whatever, and whatever you are. It is not enough time. Maybe you go back to your hotel. Just to remember for tomorrow. That's it for today. Okay. To the café. Felix 2.
My name is Nicole. Oh my God, Australian broadcasting. And your voice was in English, and it sounded really lovely at the beginning of it. Are we able to hear it on like websites?